Hi, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we're with Running Ever After. Now keep watching because we have news from runDisney,
a new segment, the Run of the Week,
and finally some new theories to discuss. So stay tuned. So we are back from the Disneyland races, and sadly, they were the last ones for the foreseeable future.
Now, if you don't know, then the reason why they are shutting down the Disneyland races is because of the construction that they are going to be doing on the front entrance, which is going to be where the start of the 10K and the half normally are. So because of that, they are being put on hiatus until the construction is done, which should be around 2028, but that's just an estimate as they haven't even started the construction process yet, but should be doing it later this year.
We are going to be paying attention, and as soon as we know that the races are back, well, we will be sure to let you know.
Hopefully the Halloween comes back.
Yes, that is my favorite. Always. If you are doing springtime surprise, well, we should have a medal reveal for you here soon.
They have been doing a phenomenal job with their race medals the past year, and I am so excited to do Princess to get those stained glass designs. They're so cool.
They have all been really great designs, and I have a feeling that we will find out in about the next week, so we will let you know.
And then finally, Wine and Dine sign up happened a couple days ago, and if you were there for it, you know that it was hectic.
Yes.
Never seen a registration go this crazy before.
Part of it might be because the Disneyland races have now, well, temporarily shut down. But it could be that they just had fabulous themes and everybody wants to be a part of it.
I mean, the 10K is not normally the first one to sell out, but it was for Wine and Dine. Everyone wants to be part of the Three Caballeros race, apparently.
Me included, and unfortunately, I did not get into that race.
Nah, but we will be trying. We were able to get into the 5K and the half, and we're gonna be keeping an eye out to see if any challenge or 10Ks open up, and we can try and snag those spots. So if you have any ideas on where we could look, including charity bibs, feel free to let us know.
And we hope to see you at Wine and Dine, and if not, well, hopefully we will see you at Princess, because that actually is going to be our next race.
And now for our new segment, the Run of the Week. Now we are going to be telling you about two races actually. It is going to be a short race, like a 5K or so, and then we'll have a longer race, about a half marathon full, something like that. So for the first race, the shorter one, it is going to be zoo runs. Now it has recently come to our attention that the Fort Worth Zoo in our area is going to be hosting their annual zoo run where you get to run through the zoo. So kind of similar to if you ran through Animal Kingdom during the half, but a little bit better as you will actually see more animals this time.
And as part of your race registration, you actually get to not only run through the zoo, but you will get a ticket to go back either later that day or a different day and actually get to experience the zoo in the traditional way. And from my understanding, all of the proceeds from this race actually go to benefit the animals of the zoo.
And they could always use that money. Now, not all zoos will do a zoo run. This was the first time we'd actually heard of a zoo run. But make sure to just look up on the zoo's website, should talk about any races, events that they might have happened. So make sure to look into that and let us know if there are any other races that might be more fun.
And Serena and I plan on doing this zoo run, so keep watching and we will get video and share that race with you. Now that leads us to the longer race for the week. I personally am trying to complete the 50 States Challenge, and so as part of that, I'm actually trying to pick races that either take you someplace different or maybe someplace stunningly beautiful, but something different and unusual that kind of helps represent that state.
So if you've never done a 50 States Challenge or don't know what that is, it's pretty simple. You run either a half marathon or longer in all 50 states. It's as simple as that. Really nice because you get a lot of mileage in, you get to see the country, but it's you know, kind of bite-sized. You're not necessarily doing it all at once, although there are some races that will take you through multiple states, allowing you to check off maybe a small section at once.
So for the race for this week, we have the Detroit Free Press. Now this is one I just heard about, and not only does it take you to Michigan, but it also takes you out of the country now. So some of these races that we will share with you will cover more than just that state, but this one in particular takes you international into Canada. That's right, you will start by crossing a bridge into Canada, and then you will come back through the aqueducts in a tunnel back to the United States, and you can check off the state of Michigan.
And the country of Canada.
And finally, we have theories for you. And this week's theories are going to be about the theme for Marathon Weekend.
In January, after the 2026 Marathon Weekend, they released the image for the 2027 Marathon Weekend, but didn't exactly reveal what the theme is. But from the image, which we will show here, it does have some potential options for what it could be.
So if you notice, that actually leads us to our first theory, which are the colors. Now, it's black, gray, and blue, which got us thinking. It happens to be Oswald's 100th birthday. Now, it would be absolutely fabulous, and he is one of the traditional characters, so maybe they will bring Oswald back for one of the races.
He has traditionally done the 10K for 2 runs, so he's no stranger to runDisney, and I am a huge fan of Oswald. I would absolutely love it if there was a whole running weekend theme to him. But I do have my doubts about this theme simply because of the timing. Now, with Disney and how they do anniversaries is they don't start it the year, they start it on the date. So, for example, the Disneyland 70th, that is still happening, started last year in June during the actual start of the anniversary instead of in January. So, with Oswald's birthday being in September of 2027, it makes me wonder if you're better off doing it during the 2028 race season when it's in the middle of the anniversary instead of before the anniversary.
Well, that doesn't happen to be the only anniversary coming up. We also have the anniversary for the half marathon. Now, if you've done any of these races, that you will know traditionally it has been the 5K is Pluto, the 10K is either Oswald or Chip and Dale, the half marathon as Donald and Daisy, and the full marathon for Mickey and Minnie. And then, of course, if you do them all, we've got Dopey. So if it's the half marathon anniversary, well, maybe it's going to be Donald and Daisy.
It would make sense, with an anniversary, you could do some sort of runDisney or Donald through the ages, similar to what they did a couple of years ago during Disney's 100th anniversary, where the 5K was themed to the 1920s, the 10K was themed to the 1940s, and so on, covering at least some of the decades.
That also helps with the whole black and gray idea that is in the picture.
Especially with the font being in a very cartoonish style.
Yes.
So they could pretty easily cover some of Donald's.
And Donald's shirt is blue.
Yes. Yes,
maybe.
It is. It is that similar shade of blue. Yes.
So maybe we're right.
Maybe, but you could do a couple different. There's a couple different eras with Donald. You have your classic 1930s cartoons that he has. You have maybe a little bit later with the Three Musketeers. That one's a pretty popular one.
Or my favorite, the Three Caballeros. But because that's the theme for Wine and Dine this coming year, it's probably not that one. So we'll see.
Now, our final theory, and my personal theory, is going to be about superheroes. Now, if you notice in the picture, there are the dots that are kind of all over, and the font is very pow kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, like when you get the action bubbles, it's very superhero comic booky. So maybe the theme is superheroes, and then all the classic characters are dressing up as maybe their favorite superhero.
Oh, I would love it. Can you imagine Donald Duck dressed as the Hulk? Because with his personality, it would be such a fun match.
Oh, and then you could have like some other ones, like Mickey could be Captain America or Iron Man, and Pluto could be like Rocket or something, maybe one of the animal characters. Like there's a Maybe Chip and Dale's rocket. That would also make sense.
Ooh, or maybe.
There's a lot of options.
Yes, but if they have them dressed as Marvel characters, that would be absolutely
And
stunning.
they've done Marvel ones before, so maybe this is kind of a way of bringing it back, especially timing-wise,
Yes.
because Avengers Doomsday will be coming out the month before this run. It is going to be at the end of this year in December, the 18th, I believe, and so everyone is going to be talking about it when it comes out naturally, so it makes sense as a way to maybe get ahead of that and have it be superhero themed, especially on top of that the Avengers Campus expansion is going to be completing later that year as well, around late 2027, early 2028. That's a little out there still, but you know, still lots of Marvel things happening. So.
Still works with the timing, so I think that could be a really plausible theory, and well, I personally can't wait to see what they come up with. We should be hearing officially soon what the race theme is, and I can't wait because I personally would love to sign up for another Disney race. How about you? Even after Wine and Dine? So if you like our theories, or maybe you have one of your own that we never thought of, well, leave that in the comments. We will keep you up to date for news for the running community. So as always, I am Lisa.
And I'm Serena.
And we are with Running Ever After.